you believe it is December right now? That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get right into what I'm gonna talk about because I have a lot of fun things to share with you. So, starting off with makeup, and specifically starting off with the bases, there have been two foundations that I have just been loving. And first of all, let's go ahead and talk about a drugstore foundation because I don't really talk about drugstore that much on my channel, which I'm sorry if that's like what you're into, but this I have been loving. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation for normal to oily skin, and I have this in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This one definitely is matte, so I am definitely normal to oily. I think that describes my skin perfectly. I usually have to set my foundations with a powder. This one dries so matte that you don't even need to set it with powder. It's crazy. It's really good. I like applying it with a beauty blender just to kind of sheer it out a little bit because it is really kind of heavy duty kind of foundation. But if you want really heavy duty coverage, then use a brush. That works great too. So this is great. The next foundation that I want to talk about is higher end, and this I did show in my Sephora haul. It's the Givenchy Teint Couture Balm Blurring Foundation Balm Bare Skin Perfector with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15. That was a mouthful. And just for reference, I am in the shade 5, which is Nude Honey. This runs really, really light, so if you have a really deep skin tone, you might not be able to find a shade for you. I have more of a medium, light medium skin tone, and this is, I don't know how many there are. They're like 7 or something, and I'm number 5, so, and I'm not even that dark. I'm just throwing that out there. But one of the people I heard talk about this was TX Mommy of Boys, and she straight up said in her videos she does not like using this with a beauty blender. So I took her advice. I've never even tried using this with a beauty blender. Maybe I should test it out, but I don't want to waste it. It's pricey. So I just apply this with my fingertips, with my hands, which makes it, 1, really, really easy to apply, and 2, it just blends it out really nicely, kind of with the warmth of your fingertips, and it makes it quick and easy. This is actually what I'm wearing right now. It's not a full coverage, it's definitely a light to medium. So I like just putting one nice layer of this all over my face, and it just really blurs and smooths and perfects. Great stuff. Along with that, we're gonna talk about a really pricey powder. Because I told you the matte and poreless I don't have to set with a powder, but most other foundations I do. This one I do have to set, so when I am setting it, I will use the also Givenchy, look at how fancy I am. This is the Prisma Libre, and I have mine in the shade number 2, which is Taffeta's Beige. And this is the one that has like yellow and peach and beige, and I just thought this was the one that would suit my skin tone the best, which I have to say I did a good job picking it out because it works perfectly. I feel like it's almost like a translucent powder, like I can't see it on my skin, but in a good way. Also, it mattifies, but not too matte. Like, it's so hard to describe, but it gives your skin the most perfect, beautiful finish. And I can also use this to set my under eye concealer. The one downside I have with this is what I mentioned in my haul video is the packaging. It comes with this puff, which I don't really use. I mean, maybe if I'm like really in a rush, I'll use it. And then it has like these 4 holes where the 4 different colors come out. So what I do is I don't want to do it right now and waste the product, but I'll tip this upside down with the lid on it. And so the product will be on the lid, and then the 4 colors will come out kind of separately. So we'll just kind of shake it up a little bit to mix the 4 colors together, and that will be that. So really have been loving this powder. Another really pricey product, I bought a lot of like high-end stuff in the past couple of months, so I've really just been using it, and and fortunately, that's the word I was looking for, fortunately I have been loving it. So another one of those products that kind of falls into that category is this. This is really hyped up on YouTube. It's the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's a cream bronzer. When I showed it in my haul, it was really pretty and like whipped and untouched. Now it has been touched. It has a really faint, pleasant scent to it. Nothing strong or overbearing. I'm also wearing this today. It's not too orange, it's not too brown or muddy. It's just very natural looking, and I like it. They're sticking with that high-end theme. I have the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill shadows. These 2 shadows were in 2 separate hauls because I bought one first to test out the formula, and then I fell in love and bought another one. So the one that I bought first is actually the one that I'm wearing today, and this is in the shade number 6, Khaki Pulse. It is so beautiful. It's like the most original, unique kind of color. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is kind of like a khaki with some copper in there. Really beautiful, amazing formula. I will go ahead and just like swatch these real quick. You just put your finger in it, and that's the other thing I love about it is I just apply this with my finger and it goes on really, really nicely. I have no other eyeshadows on my lid. I just have this. So I just put it on my finger and like put it all over my lid, and then I'll buff it out with just a blending brush into my crease. And then the other shade is number 5. This is Gold Blitz. This is the one that I originally saw like hyped up on YouTube by Desi Perkins and Jaclyn Hill. And it is a really beautiful coppery, it's on my middle finger, coppery gold kind of color. These are really easy to wear. Again, like I said, they're so quick to apply. You can wear these like to work in the morning, and it takes 2 seconds to just put this one color on all over your lid. Next, I've got 2 lippies on 2 very extremely different ends of the spectrum. The first one I'll talk about is kind of the lighter, more natural one. This is the Clarins, what is this called? The Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. I heard this talked about from a lot of the UK beauty vloggers, and I was very intrigued. I was like, what is this stuff? This is the shade 01. I actually got this in a set with another one and like a balm. I lost the other one, which I'm so sad about because I really, really liked it. But it has like a sponge tip, and you just squeeze the product up, and it really does just naturally perfect your lips. It's kind of one of those products that kind of makes your lips that perfect pink shade for you. It gives it a little bit of shine, but not too much. It makes them feel moisturized. It's just a great like throw in your bag, take it to work, use it every day kind of product. So love that. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I have got this guy, which is a ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Chili Chili. I've worn this quite a lot this month, which surprises me because I don't know, I don't like go out on a limb and wear super bold lip colors that much. And it doesn't even look that bold in the tube, but on my lips, it's a very dark brownish color. It doesn't even sound that appealing. I'll just like insert a picture of me wearing it so you can see, and then I'll swatch it for you guys. But yeah, it comes out a lot darker on the lips than it looks in the tube. I don't know, it's a really, really pretty kind of fall shade. I know fall is like kind of over and it's winter now, but it was a favorite of November, so I'm sharing it with you. Okay, on to skincare, that's what's next. So the first thing I have to share is this, which I have seen on YouTube a couple of times. It is the Cup of Coffee Face and Body Mask from Lush. This is so nice. Okay, took me a little bit of strength to open that up. It kind of looks like poop when you open the tub, whatever. It smells heavenly, especially if you like coffee. Definitely has a strong coffee scent, but it's not just coffee. It also has a little bit of kind of like florally, maybe floral's totally wrong, like sweet but clean kind of scent. And I have tried to figure out what is in it that makes it smell like that, but I can't figure it out. It has agave syrup in it, which you can actually see, like you can see the agave syrup. It has roasted cocoa extract, it has vanilla, it does have a fragrance in it. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. Either way, this is amazing. It has like quite large exfoliating beads, and you just leave this on your face for like 5 to 10 minutes. It's not one of those masks that's gonna dry and suck everything out. It's actually quite a hydrating mask, and then when you are washing it off in the sink, you can kind of exfoliate your face at the same time. It's just really nice. I like this a lot. And this is a vegan product. It's cruelty-free, so gotta love that. The next skincare item that I have been loving is something that I did mention in my skincare video, like skincare routine and favorite. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below for you. This is the Exuviance Gentle Cleansing Cream, and I bought this at Ulta. I got kind of suckered into buying this by one of the sales associates there. I went there to purchase my Purity face wash, and she was like, don't buy that, buy this instead, which was kind of ballsy on her part because these are totally different products. This does not froth at all. This is a cream, a true like white cream. This is what it looks like. It smells amazing, by the way. I don't know what is in it, but it smells so good. It's a soap-free formula, and it gently dissolves makeup and impurities. It also has polyhydroxy acid and botanicals to smooth skin texture. It lightly hydrates and soothes. It does definitely hydrate your skin. That's why I love it. So you just rub this in. Like I said, there's no frothing or anything. And it takes off your makeup. And when you wash it off, your face feels not only clean, but it feels very hydrated and smooth. Like it doesn't feel stripped or dried out at all. It leaves your skin feeling like you just put moisturizer on, which is a really weird sensation from a cleanser, but that is why I love this, along with the fact that it smells great. So this line is a dermatologist developed line. Apparently all of their skincare is fantastic. I have 2 products from the range. Again, if you want to hear me talk more about them, then check out my skincare video. Speaking of hydrated skin, I have 2 moisturizers I want to talk about real quick. And the first one is from Bath & Body Works. This is their Ultra Shea Body Cream. It doesn't say Ultra Shea on the front, but it does say on the back that it is their Ultra Shea Body Cream. The reason why I love this is because it's my favorite Bath & Body Works scent, which is Twisted Peppermint. If you haven't smelled this scent, it is heavenly. I'll tell you what the key notes are. Cool peppermint, yum. Sugared snow, what even is that? Vanilla buttercream, yes. Fresh balsam, yes. And a hint of musk. Amazing. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's just a moisturizer, but it's really, the scent is freaking amazing. The next moisturizer is one that is a little random, actually. My boyfriend picked this up for me, I think at like an art store. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to find this online. I'll just Google it and I'm sure it'll pop up on Amazon or something. But this is from the Naked Bee, and it's the moisturizing hand and body lotion in the coconut and honey scent. Again, the scent is amaze. Yes, it smells like you're on the beach or something. Not very like wintry, but just a really good moisturizer. I keep this by my bed and I've just been moisturizing my hand and my arms, sometimes even my legs before I get into bed. It's paraben free, gluten free.
No alcohol, no mineral oil, phthalate free, no animal testing, it's pH balanced, hypoallergenic. There's aloe vera, sunflower oil, honey, hyaluronic acid, and spirulina.
Really nice cream. But I did an Instagram post a couple weeks ago where I just kind of had my like what's in my handbag makeup stuff, and when I took that picture I realized like how much I could not be without these in my bag. These are the Boscia, however you say that, black charcoal blotting linens, and these are just blotting papers. They are actually black and have like little pieces of charcoal in them, I guess. I take these to work with me. I probably use at least 1 a day. You get the point. You guys know how to use blotting papers. These ones are good. Things that smell really good that I want to talk about. The first one is a perfume, and I feel like a little bit of a lame-o talking about this because I don't even have the full size. I've just gone through a bunch of samples and I can't bring myself to buy the full size yet because it's pricey. This is the Replica Jazz Club scent. Oh my god, it smells so good. So Replica, I guess, is like a fragrance line from a brand called Maison Martin Margiela. I don't know, don't quote me on that. It's supposed to be a male cologne. I forgot to mention that, but I just love it. I don't care. It smells amazing. It says it immortalizes the masculine and exhilarating ambiance of a Brooklyn jazz club. The balmy base scent of musk, vanilla, tonka bean, vetiver, and tobacco leaves combine to evoke a familiar but forgotten moment. Close your eyes and let the fragrance transport you to the memory of sinking into a deep leather armchair. And then it goes on and on. Cocktails linger, wafting their liquor-infused scents through the maze of bar stools and subtle strains of tobacco. Kind of a ridiculous explanation. Long story short, it smells amazing. And the other scent I want to talk about, I wanted to talk about a candle because I've burned through so many candles the past month or two. It was kind of hard to pick one, but this one just really stood out to me, and I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I know a lot of people on YouTube have talked about it before. It's the Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. It's toasted marshmallows, smoldering woods, and creamy vanilla, reminiscent of a cozy evening round the bonfire. It just smells really good. It has great throw. Like, if you burn this in one room, the whole room will just reek of this in the best way possible. Next, we're gonna talk about nail polish. I have 2 that I want to mention. I guess the first one I should talk about is the one that I'm wearing. Also, these are like stick-on nails that I got from Kiss, which I'm also obsessed with. They were so easy and they look pretty dang good if I don't say so myself. This is the OPI shade in Bogota Blackberry. And the reason I got this is because I am half Colombian and it said Bogota, and I was like, I need this in my life. Not to mention the shade was amazing. Beautiful berry red with a shimmer. It doesn't have glitter. It's a true kind of shimmer. The other one that I've been loving and I have just worn to death this month is Essie's Leggy Legend. This was, I believe, part of the fall collection this year. This is such a beautiful, like, coppery gold, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so pretty. This one's definitely a little bit more glittery than the OPI one, but still not like a chunky glitter by any means. It's just a really pretty shimmer. So I have just been loving both of these. Are these just not the two most perfect fall colors like you've ever seen? So that is it for products that I've been loving this month. I wanted to just talk to you guys about a couple of TV shows that I have been loving, because I have been a little couch potato recently and I've been watching a lot of TV. And actually one of these shows, How to Get Away with Murder, I really should have been an October favorite, but I totally forgot to talk about TV shows in October. So we're gonna talk about it now. Who watches How to Get Away with Murder? Can you give this video a thumbs up if you are obsessed with that show like I am? Think the first season was on Netflix or something. It was on some sort of streaming situation where I could just like fly through the whole first season, which I did in like one weekend. And then the second season was on TV, so we actually managed to catch up and start the second season in time for it starting on TV. They already aired, I think, the last episode or the last episode for a while. Such a good show. OMG. The other show that I want to talk about is Scream Queens. I just freaking love it. I'm pretty sure everyone has been loving Scream Queens. Emma Roberts in that show is like a goddess. Like, she is just like the best bitch character. I love like a good bitch in like a movie or TV show. I actually haven't really been loving any books lately. I would love to get into a good book. I really like nonfiction books. I love biographies. I love sort of like self-help books. I hate calling them that, but books that just kind of make you better and you can improve your life by reading them. But if you have any books, fiction or nonfiction, that you want to recommend to me, please leave them down below in the comments, because I really want to get into a good book. And I usually listen to audiobooks like on my way to and from work, but I just haven't had a good one to listen to and the radio is killing me. So can we please give me book suggestions? That would be great. That is it for my favorites this month. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had a fabulous Thanksgiving if you celebrate. I also hope everyone has a wonderful month of December. Is this not just the most wonderful time of the year? Yes, I'm so excited for the holidays. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!